Hi folks, I just want to display my latest slingshot that I've made during the past days and weeks. It's a natural ergo shooter, so to speak. I've harvested this fork of an alder tree back in April. Had it dry for months down the basement and finally microwaved it as well. So I've carved these finger grooves and grooves for palms, and here's a plane for thumb support, so I can shoot it either two ways, in hammer grip like this, or with thumb support, holding the thumb up here on one side of the fork like this. Did some shots out of the basement window yesterday and it shoots pretty well. This groove here is for this part of my palm. This little indentation is for this part of my palm, and it fits really snug in my hand, very comfortable to hold. After finishing, I've soaked it in a solution of turpentine and boiled linseed oil, a 50-50 mix, soaked it in there for 4 days and had it dry for 10 days. It really provides a silky touch to the wood. I really enjoy holding it. It's not as very smooth like if you would put a top coat of epoxy or polyurethane or something like that. Just love the touch. It holds in the hand very well. It's all carved with a carving knife, sandpaper. Only the grooves to tie the bands I've done with a Dremel router bit, but it's purely handmade. Really love this shooter. Probably someday I'm gonna do some outdoor shooting, but the weather's turning really bad nowadays. Alright, and here's another one I'm working with. It's a natural fork. Cut it the other day when I was on a fishing trip. It's oak, and I intend to rig it with Chinese Dunkong tubes. I've made 3 different sets of 3 different thicknesses of rubber to test actually. Still have to glue in these eyebolts. Yesterday morning I've used a fine grained metal saw to cut a little portion of the wire off here to get a gap of 1.5 millimeters or so to slide through the rubber tubes. Also ground some grooves here on the threaded shaft to that the epoxy glue will bond better and hold this thing securely. So later I'll go down the workshop and glue them in. What with epoxy glue, 2-component epoxy glue, and what you really have to take care about is put the glue inside the hole. Use a toothpick or piece of wire to apply the glue everywhere inside of the hole. Do not just apply it on the shaft, because if you push it in, it will all wipe off and no glue will get into the deepest portions of the hole and not hold it securely. What I'm wondering about is how I should do the finish on this one. I don't, as I said before with the other slingshot, I don't like painting them with any kind of top coat. So and I decided to leave the bark on this one just to have it get the kind of, well, natural, or may call it primitive look. I just like it that way, simple look. I guess I'm going to put this one into the turpentine and linseed oil mixture as well. I haven't done this before. I hope the bark won't come off, but I shall see. I would not recommend to do this kind of rig with eyebolts here on softwoods like hazel or alder or some willow or something like that, because under the strain of the bands the thin wood might tear and this metal part might hit your face. but I trust this one because it's oak. It's a real rigid wood. I've noticed it when drilling the holes. It was a bit harder than drilling, working on this softer wood. So I have confidence that it will hold. Otherwise one might make some twine wraps around here to support it, but I think nothing will happen. Anyway, it really feels nice in the hand to hold. Looking primitive, but I guess I like it. I can try different bands with that one. Alright, gonna go down the workshop now and glue these things in. After 72 hours of curing, I'm gonna put it into the linseed oil for a few days, have it dry for 10 days, and then I rig the bands. Alright, that was it for today. Thanks for watching, folks. Goodbye.